Mo, talk to me, baby.
Nah, man, just chilling over here.
Same old, same old. What's good
Same
with you?
old, bro. Just
Oh yeah, you cut off your come over, huh?
taking it day by day. You see
You cut
that?
off the come over.
You see that, right? Yeah, I had to get rid of that comb over, bro, because for some reason I feel like my hair, the longer it gets, that thinner it is. It's starting to get because I'm actually older, so it's not working out. So
You gotta find the right balance. If you cut it too low, it's bad. If you leave it too long, it's bad. It's the length in the middle that makes your hair look foolish.
Yeah.
It's things you could do too, like the way you did it right now is better than a comb over. The top of my, So you wouldn't do a hair transplant?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sold on it because I have a couple clients myself that I cut their hairs and they got the hair transplant. And it doesn't look full, like, it doesn't look natural at the end of the day.
Pero I'll tell you one thing about the hair transplant. The people I've seen that get it, like, all right, for example, if you got all this, right, for example, and it's shiny bald, and then you get a hair transplant and try to fill all that in, no te vas, it's not gonna look good. It's too much area to cover, you feel me?
Yeah, too many follicles.
But if you got just like a little, there's a couple little entradas, you know what I'm saying? Like just the front.
I see. Yeah.
I think a hair transplant I think they could do it. I think it's more realistic. The people you seen, they were bald before?
I might fuck with it later on. I don't know, man. I might.
I'm gonna do mine.
No más feito, fuck it, que se joda.
Nah, nigga, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna do mine. I don't care, bro.
You know they got the same doctors in Mexico that they got in Turkey.
They got them,
doctors in Mexico now.
They got them here. They got them in Colombia. They got them in Turkey, Mexico.
They also got a procedure that is injections.
That's to make your hair grow, but like I don't got time to wait for that.
But you still got hair, so it's gotta grow. It doesn't work on the people
it's
that
called a plasma
completely.
shot, right? Plasma shot,
Something like that. Yeah, I think.
I don't got patience for that shit. Cause you probably gotta keep doing it. Probably not a one-time thing. I feel like a surgery is like it's getting aggressive with it. Like nigga, this is you put hair follicles in there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like my shit gonna grow, bro. Fuck that.
No fuck.
You feel me?
I don't know, man. It's something about having somebody plan your hair for 8 hours, 4-hour procedure.
You ain't gonna feel it, bro. And it's one day and that's it. And then you got your hair back for years, bro. You know?
I don't know. To me, it doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
But then again, like you said, if you're bolder, it's not gonna look as good,
bro. I feel like you gotta have
starting to lose it and you get it done. Yeah, it's gonna get better.
The most failures, like, cause sometimes the surgery fails. The most fails I've seen is from the patients who have been completely bald before, But the most successes I've seen have been just like the hairlines, like people just doing a little bit, little touch up. What do you think about the SMP though? SMP, you think it's a good
SMP? I mean, I think it's good for the people that don't mind or the way it looks, but I think once it sets, it looks different. But then I have seen some great artists out there, man, that they throw down and it looks just as real, It just depends, bro. I think that skin, the skin complexion of the person has a lot to do with it. If you're very light, very white, very just too pale, SMP might not be the answer for you. But if you got a little bit of skin tone or even just a light dude like me, you can still get SMP done because there's different inks. I know that.
I think
there's different.
I think white people look good. I think like white people look good.
I don't know, bro. I got this dude at my gym. He got SMP. He's Cuban. It actually looks pretty good on him. But when you get close to him, like you can tell he's SMP. Like even my daughter noticed it one time. We seen him at the store. My daughter's like, "Yo, what did he got his hairline tattoo?" Like she noticed, and she's 12.
I think it depends too the artist. It depends the ink you use, and then if when someone recognizes that it's a tattoo, it's that bad of a thing. Like maybe they just got an eye for it. Like that's a little bit of ink. Well, I guess it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be able to tell, but
I mean, but it looks straight. I think it looks straight. If you get it done right, it looks good. I've seen people they have it, and
yeah,
it looks.
You wouldn't get it.
I don't know. Maybe later on. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already 40. Who I gotta impress? I'm doing my thing.
That shit just for yourself, though. Everything you do is.
Hey, if I do get up, I had like an inch or two on my hair. Like,
but you would have to go completely bald if you do that.
Yeah,
you can't have long hair and then have your edge way down there.
No, porque sassy.
Nah, because that shit don't even reach. That won't even reach.
Completely bald and hit it.
Yeah, nigga, how long you been a barber now?
I've been a barber since 2005. In barbershop, 2005.
You started what? Fame Masters?
Nah, I started at another barbershop. I started actually at my barber's barbershop. His name is Rolando. It's called Magic Barbershop.
You got to work with him? How long you worked there?
For like 6 months, 7 months.
Then you went to Fame Masters?
Then I went to Fame Masters.
Barbering straight, that's a good career, bro.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. I love it. You know, it's funny because ever since I was a kid, I was always into cutting hair, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I messed up this people's hair in my kindergarten class in Venezuela. It was me, a kid, and another girl. If we were 7, we were too older. I think we were like 6, 5.5, and we were doing a paper and scissor work. And obviously, I had the mushroom haircut. You know, like every other kid had a mushroom haircut, the bowl cut back in the 80s. And I told them, kids, I said, listen, if I cut a little bit of my bed, will you guys let me cut your hair? Yep. Somehow they agree, and I started just chopping it up. Boom, boom, boom. They called my mom. She got in trouble. 3 years later, right before we moved here, same thing. My mom was about to get married, and on a Saturday, and a Friday night, I told my brother, hey, let's cut each other up. ¿Para qué fue eso, bro? The next day, we had to go to the hair salon and get our hair done.
Diablo. Yeah, that's a bitch, dog.
You know, then we moved here. And my mom was like, haircuts are too expensive. I'm going to cut your hair. So she started cutting her hair.
Oh, that nigga, that's the worst, dog. You get the mom cut.
Right. Oh, no. Mom loved it. She's like, she thought it was easy just to brush your hair down.
I think it's so easy.
With a clipper like that.
With the clipper? I feel like all the moms have scissors, bro.
No. Give me the shroom cut with a clipper.
With the kitchen scissors.
No way.
You say the moms get a haircut with the fucking...
At the end of the day, it is what it is. But no, man, I've been, like I say, I've been cutting hair 20 years. I love it. I wouldn't change it.
You're gonna stick with it your whole life, like retire when you're old?
Nah, not necessarily. I'm probably gonna cut hair every now and then, just as a passive time.
For fun.
No, I mean, I'm still gonna get paid. I'm not gonna do it for free.
Yeah.
But you just to get out of the house or do something here. Like right now, last year I was only cutting hair 3 days a week.
Last year?
Yeah.
Even at your other shop?
Even on
yeah. And then you do real estate the other days?
The other days I would do real estate.
Nice.
Not because the real estate game is kind of slow because of the interest rates. They went up.
Yeah.
But right now it's about to get back. It's going to get busy again because the interest rates are dropping. But, you got to kind of like play with both. If the barbershop's busy, I stay at the barbershop. If the real estate is busy, I go more for real estate. But that's basically it, man.
Wherever the money's at, dog. You got to get it, dog.
Wherever the money's at.
I feel like it goes hand in hand too, bro. The real estate with the barber game. There's a lot of things that you can match up with it, bro. A lot of different hustles that goes good. Nice. It's cause once you got a clientele, bro, you could do so much with that. It's like having a following, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you're right, you're right. I mean, I have my clientele for years. As long as I've been cutting, you worked with me for a few years, and as long as I've been cutting, man, I have my clientele still to today. They wait for me for Thursdays for me to come to Tampa and cut their hair.
Yeah.
If they can see me for whatever reason, they'll take that 36, 40-mile drive just to get out there and see me.
Yeah.
But they know that if I give them an appointment, the time of the appointment it is, it might be 5-10 minutes later, depends on my last appointment. And it's just the vibe, bro, the vibe. You treat people like people and let's work out for you, You see.
Nah, I feel you 100%, dog. That's straight facts, dog.
Straight facts, baby.
Oh, yeah, how I get my medical card, bro? ¿Te gusta tener un medical card?
No, I don't even got my medical card no more, Chino.
You don't got that? No, expired?
Nah. Yeah, focusing on other things,
Yeah, like what? You got too much going on to have a medical card.
Yeah, no, we can't do that right now. We can't do that.
I feel you, nigga. Priorities.
Priorities are priorities.
You trying to cut back on the smoking weed, or you still smoking weed? Like,
nah. Not even. I don't smoke flower like that. I start smoking flower when I have my kids. Really, If I'm gonna get together, whatever, it's different. But at the end of the day, bro, I just try to get this money, dog.
See, I try to stay away from that shit. That shit slow you down.
It really does.
You think someone could be productive, smoking weed every day and going through their day to day?
100%.
Ooh, I gotta disagree with you, though.
100%. They might not. The problem is they're not gonna exceed their full potential.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I meant.
You can be productive.
You can be productive, but not as productive.
But you're not gonna exceed your full potential.
Not as productive as you would have been.
Yeah, you're not gonna see 100% of Chino. You might see 96, 95.
Nigga, I think it's more like you might see like 70.
If you get too high, you might see 85. But at the end of the day, it's
nigga, ain't no bottom to that shit. The more you get high, the lower that shit goes, nigga.
It's gonna come down to that.
Yeah,
know.
that's facts, dog. Have you seen a lot of other barbers? You ever been to a barber shop and you see other barbers that be like having drug problems? Like you see that a lot or not that much?
Having what problems?
Like drug problems. Like
Yes,
like
yes.
throughout the day, you might have a tipo like dude over here. He might like doing a little powder. Dude over here might have like he be popping perks. Or
I
a tipo
have.
allá, you know what I'm saying? And they
No,
be all day.
I have, but at the end of the day, they really don't last in the shop. You know, those type of guys don't last in the shop
They
because
unstable.
I mean,
Mentally,
yeah,
you become unstable,
like I
bro.
said, don't get it twisted. I only worked in 2 shops and then I opened my own shop. But
Yeah,
those guys don't last,
yeah.
because at the end of the day, our shops create a high value traffic, whether it's walk-ins or appointments,
Mhm.
and you gotta be on your A game 24/7. You gotta be there to like,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing? How your day been? To just to keep a conversation with a stranger, and then if you can't keep a conversation with a stranger, like, bro, it's like they sell themselves out. If you're doing heavy drugs like that, you gotta go. Like
It's
for
gonna. You can't
example,
hide it, dog. You
for
can't hide
example,
it.
I had a barber come in there one time at the barber shop, right? He was cool kid, whatever. He came out well. But then he's like, "Don't tell me you know how to cut." And then when I leave the barber shop and you get a first client on your chair, your hand starts shaking. That's not a good sign,
Yeah, bro,
bro.
because
That's not a good
your
sign.
nerves
That's
is all
either
twisted.
you either fucked up and you're nervous and you can't hide it, or you suck so bad that
Oh, papi, you're tan droga. You on drugs.
yeah. So like
Drugs make
I
you
tell
shake,
you, I
boy.
don't approve of that. When it comes down to work, I'm more about
Being on.
especially new barbers. New barbers,
Yeah.
these new barbers got it made.
But why you say that?
Why I
Social
say that?
media.
I'm glad you asked me why.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Because
What about
if you think
crazy?
about it, back in the day, the standard, like, and I tell you, when I started cutting hair, back in the day, the standard was I started cutting hair when haircuts were $12, and haircut with beard was $17. And the
Better
booth
look.
and the booth rent used to be 175. So you had to cut 10 haircuts, at least 10 haircuts to pay your booth
But
rent.
look, I tell you this. I
And
bet.
and now these barbers out here coming straight out of school wanna cut 3 haircuts and pay for that booth rent. How that shit is possible?
I tell you this. Look, back in the day, right? Obviously, back in the days before I started cutting hair, but for example, the barbers that are charging, for example, $12. I bet there was barbers also back in the day charging $40, $50 on the higher end. You think so? I think that it always
He's always
existed.
he's,
It's
he's
always
always
gonna be a
at
luxury price to everything.
he's always at. But you know what the difference is? Those barbers that were charging $45 a haircut, they've been through that. They've been through it already. They pay their dues.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
Exactly.
talking
Yeah, you
about a
gotta
barber.
grow.
We're talking about a barber that's been in the game or sustain a
Fresh
clientele
out
of
of barber. Yeah,
5 or 10 years to be able to charge that.
yeah.
Not a barber that has been at a barber school for a year, and not because he's been in the barber shop a year, he think he's gonna,
I'll tell you this. You know what lets someone charge a premium price as a barber? I think it's like a couple things. I think a big part of it is marketing. If you know how to market, most barbers don't know how to market. I didn't know how to market as when I came out of barber school. Only skill I had was cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? But if a barber could have hair cutting skills plus marketing skills, that goes hand in hand. Cause look, this what
Hey,
happens.
by the way, great barber battle you threw out there the
I
other
appreciate
day.
that, bro. I
That shit
appreciate
was
that.
lit. That shit was lit.
I appreciate that. Yeah. But look, if a barber has those two skills, right, this is what they can do. They can get in the shop, they can fill their booksy up the whole week. Once you fill up the whole week, that's when you can raise your prices, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you lose some clients, but then you get some new clients at the higher price point. And it's the game that you keep doing. You gotta keep doing. You gotta drop the cheaper clients and then up the price.
But
You gotta constantly up the price.
These barbers, they
if
got
you
no
wanna get
clientele want to charge that price.
But look, this is what I think. All right, now if a barber comes fresh out of school and just has skills and know how to market, they could get in a barber shop, right? Let's say they have no clientele. They start taking pictures and videos, boom, and start marketing themselves good. In no time to have clientele if they know how to market at that price point. They can start off 50. Might start off, obviously, everybody starts off with no clients. But if you know how to market, you can get there pretty quicker than someone who doesn't.
But if you're gonna charge that, you better be lacing. Don't be halfway, don't be just cutting it halfway through and then wanting to charge that price. You gotta always deliver the product,
You got to, bro. Yeah, but I think yeah. Obviously, yeah, your skill got to be on point. That's number one for sure.
Your skill gotta be on point.
But you know what too? I've been seeing a lot. A lot of barbers they get stuck at a price point and they don't up the price, even though they could. They should. Like you know, what I'm saying sometimes you got to up it every 6 months. But some barbers just don't up the price and they stay. They don't know if they would have been doing it consistently in 5, 10 years. They would have been charging something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Getting a crazy price point.
Definitely.
But I mean, it's all relative, you know. Cause
But
like,
it goes in hand. It goes in hand.
cause look. It's other revenue streams you can make too as a barber besides the haircut price. You could start selling products. You could up your money like that, your revenue. You could turn nowadays. You have influencer barbers. You feel me? If you want to be a barber all the way and go hard in your career, I say try to be an influencer barber. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, once you get a following,
how do you become an influencer barber?
I mean, I'm not an influencer barber. I can only tell you from the outside looking in. But I mean, with any kind of influencer, you got to build your following. It's every industry has influencers. You feel me? Fitness industry, barber industry, tattoo industry. All industries have influencers. If you're a barber influencer, you get, let's say, 2 million followers. I could think of a few right now. We got Rob the Original. You got A-Rod. You got Vic Blends. It's a few. Those are barber influencers. You feel me? It's probably a few more I'm missing. For example, once you got the following, I could do, me and you, I'm giving you a haircut, right? Take a little video of it. I don't charge you no money. I put it on YouTube. That video gonna pay me maybe $1,000 or $2,000. You feel me? Or three. It depends how many views you get. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might be getting like real money off of one video. You know, like I don't know exactly the payout. I don't know exactly the payout. But then too, once you got the following, there's a lot of things you can do with the following. Now, big clipper companies like Wah and Andy's, they'll pay you for a social media post. You feel me? Instagram, or you want to be like an ambassador with them or an affiliate marketer. Now you have an audience. All you gotta do is post it on social media, and they don't cost you. It's not like you're running paid ads. You feel me? You could post it for free on social media.
Yeah, but so many followers.
They're gonna see it. You're gonna get like free engagement, and then you get money off the people that buy that Wall's product or the Andy's product, or you could promote your own product. You see what I'm saying? There's so many different ways you can go with it. You could come out with your own course, and once you got a follow, you could get paid just off the views of the videos that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Once you're an influencer, it's a lot of different ways you could go about making revenue. It's a good like 5-6 different ways.
Nice.
But I don't know. That's like a full time. That's
another full time job right there.
But at the same time, you could cut hair for free, bro. You could cut hair for free. Like, don't charge the client no money, and you're getting paid all these other revenue sources, and you're making like, you might be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? For real, you might be getting it like that. Like them boys, like Vic, like them boys, Rob the Original, Vic Blend. I'm pretty sure they're making maybe, I don't know. I can't count their pockets, but I know they're all millionaires. I know they're all millionaires. They're all millionaires, but I don't know a year how much they probably bringing in. But it really ain't no limit, bro. Like, it's no limit to how much money you can make. Like, just with anything, any industry, bro. There's no limit. I feel like that about everything. As a barber, there's no limit how much money you can make. It all depends on your hustle.
Yeah,
on your hustle.
The hustle, bro.
That's all it is, bro.
The ambition of the person, you know.
In every industry, you're gonna have the bottom of the food chain and the top. You feel me? The bottom of the industry of a barber might be what? What do you say?
The bottom industry of a barber.
Like how much they make in a year? The bottom of the industry, the barbers.
The bottom industry at least 30 grand, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And that's top.
That's a sorry barber making 30 grand. You know, a barber that's a non-dedicated barber, a barber that's like
he's brand new. He might be brand new
or brand new.
His first year.
But yeah, you know, like, but eventually, if you stick with the barber game, every year you should do better. Every month bro. You should do better. Because why? Like I tell people, I said, when it's slow at the barbershop, you gotta wait for those clients to come in, and you know, you gotta run game to these clients, bro. You gotta run game to these clients. And when I say what I mean in run game is like, have a good conversation with them. Have a meaningful conversation with them. You know, get to know them by their first name. Just, you know, get a little personal with them. Why? Because when you build relationships from clients, the client's gonna stick with you forever.
Yeah.
He's not just gonna be your barbershop client. That's your friend now. So that's the difference. But you gotta stick with it. It's very important, you know.
Yeah, bro.
It's very important.
Yeah, it's so many different ways you could go with it too. Like, if you're going from a barber, you could go to a barbershop owner. You could do a barber school. You could come out with a barber product. It's a lot of different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to be an influencer. You know? You could get
not at all.
You can get millions, plenty of different ways out the barber game, bro. The barber industry is billions of dollars of industry. It's huge. Yo, what do you say to the people that think sometimes that they're getting into a new industry, that the industry is too saturated? You know what I'm saying? For example, you got a new barber, he might come and be like, damn, I want to cut hair, but nigga, it's so much competition out there. You know what I'm saying? They scared because there's so much barbers out there. You feel me?
Yeah,
They
bro.
feel like it's saturated. What do you say to them?
I mean, I tell them what you're feeling and what you're going through, and I just went through this with one of my barbers at the barber shop.
Mm.
He actually ended up leaving, but it's okay. Like I said, I wish him the best, and if he wants to come back and he feels, and I got a chair, I told him he's more than welcome to. But the thing is, bro, like I tell these barbers, everything you're going through right now, everything you're feeling, whenever you do a haircut and you feel like you did your best, and they tell you that, yo, you fucked it up, or yo, you didn't do this, you could have done better, and you feel like then you ask yourself, is this for me? Am I doing the right thing? At the end of the day, you know what you're doing? You're paying your dues. That's what I call it. You're paying your dues.
Yeah, and
And now,
that's what
based on those dues, if you're able to sustain the heat, the pressure, when you're paying those dues, then you're gonna be all right. But if not, you're gonna tap out. There's only two ways: you either stick with it, or you let it go. I see many people drop the clippers because of that, and I see many people ride it through and look, now they're great.
But you know what? I say that's the true. That's just like life, for example. Any skill in life, it's not just a barber game.
skills,
That
huh?
applies to everything in life. If you want to be a tattoo artist, when you first start, you're gonna be doing shitty tattoos. They're gonna come out bad. When you first start being a barber, you're gonna come out shitty haircuts. You always gotta start off shitty, bro. Everybody starts off as zero, no skill. You feel me? So that's just how it goes.
That is true.
And then you get better as you go. And then also too, when people think like industries are too saturated, you know what I be wanting to tell these people? It's like all right. Let's say for example, it's a million barbers in Florida, right? In Florida, a million. I don't know what's the actual number. Maybe less, maybe I don't know, but probably less, right? Probably less than a million. What you think?
Barbers?
Yeah.
Nah, probably.
Probably like 500K. 500K
No.
barbers.
I
500K.
tell you, what
In Florida, how many you think? 250K? You go lower?
in Florida, like 200,000 licensed barbers.
All right, let's say 200. Let's say 200, right? All right. Let's say a kid coming fresh out of barber school, a grown man, whatever, someone coming out fresh out of barber school, if they think the industry is too saturated because like, damn, there's already 200K barbers in Florida, for example, let's just say, right? Nigga, you think if it's 200K barbers right now, you think you adding one more barber to that pool is gonna make a difference to you think there's no money left for you, you know what I'm saying? As a barber, like nigga, you think you can't. And here's the thing too. Every industry, it's always gonna be barbers retiring and new barbers coming in. That has to happen with that can't stop. It's always gonna be barbers that's getting out the game, and there's always gonna be barbers that's coming into the game. It's like with everything, bro. So you thinking it's too saturated, like bro, you like the industry needs new people. That's a constant need for new barbers, bro. It's never gonna stop. It's a cycle. It's a constant cycle. It's life. That's what every industry. That's life. It's a cycle.
I always tell barbers, I say, listen, the only competition you got is yourself. So if you get a client on your chair, it's your job to make that customer, your client. For example, somebody comes to the barbershop. Hey, how you doing today? You have an appointment? No, I don't. Okay, come in, I got you. Boom. Next time they come in, the haircut was good and the conversation was good. So next time they come in, hey Moses, are you available? Sure, I got you. Boom. By the third time, he already got my number, so he's calling me to make an appointment. That's how you should look at every client that sits on your chair, and that's the problem in today's generation. You know, most barbers don't think like that. They just think on the day-to-day basis. Let me go to the barbershop and see how many I cut today. Okay, great. They go to the barbershop. They might have a busy day. But in that busy day, they probably passed out maybe two, maybe one, or maybe no business cards at all. Because they were just so busy into getting those clients that they didn't really...
That's the thing. That goes back to what we were saying earlier when we was talking about how, like barbers needing to know how to market. Let's go over the different ways to market as a barber. You feel me? So traditional way to get booked as a barber, how I got booked as a barber, which is something I could speak on because I got experience. Moe could speak on it. I'm pretty sure we did it the same way. You go in the barbershop, you plant your feet, and you build your clientele off the walk-ins. That's your marketing. You feel me? You being in the barbershop.
That's your walking business card.
You
pretty
feel me?
much.
That's your walk-in, and then you just use the marketing that the barbershop brings you, because the big sign in the front, that's marketing, catches people's attention, and then they come into the shop. So you use the barbershop's marketing. That's how a lot of barbers do it. You build your clientele off the walk-in. That's how I did it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll say this: it could take longer doing it that way versus some of the other ways. Let's say, for example, when it comes to business cards, a lot of barbers think they could go around, carry a stack in their pocket and just pass them out like casually as they go to the store, like just normally. And they might pass out like 10 a week. You got to look at it like a marketing campaign. If you're going to pass out business cards, pick a day, bro, and pass out 1,000, bro. Don't just do 10. Do like 1,000. Go to all the store, all the big stores, the grocery store, the mall, out in public, all in the surrounding barbershop. Pass out, do a whole campaign, 1,000 a day for like a whole week. Pass out like 5,000.
I tell you what, we used to do back in the days. We used to go to the colleges, or even like the busy areas, like the mall parking lot and stuff, and put a flyer in the window, bro, and the cars.
It's a numbers game. You see me? You got to do the math. Like, all right,
like you say,
it's a complete numbers game.
Who do you talk to? Who do you give your card to? And eventually people start coming in. So
it's so much a numbers game that you can do the math with it. For example, like if let's say you pass out 100 business cards and it brings you one client, you know what I'm saying? And you need, how many clients you need to be booked? I say like 300. You know what I'm saying? Or to be a book barber, it depends how often they come. Maybe like 150, right? 150 clients, you think you'd be a book barber? Or like 200, 300 people?
Yeah, if they come like that, you're booked, because
if they come at least twice a week.
Let's say a busy barber's probably only cutting like between 85 to 100 people a week.
A week. If you're crushing it, you could do crazier numbers too, bro.
Yeah, no,
the high average, yeah. Like I say, yeah, you're right about that. If you're doing 100 business cards, you get one client, and then you tell yourself, all right, I need 300 people to be a book barber. Then you know how many business cards you got to pass out. You see what I'm saying? You multiply it. It's like, all right, I got to pass out what that is, like 30,000,
10,000,
or 30, whatever. Yeah, whatever the number is. Then you know how many thousands of business cards you got to pass out. It's like, all right,
it's all right.
And then too, another way is learning how to do paid ads. Social media is free marketing.
Yeah.
You could do paid.
How you like that paid ad stuff? You like it?
I tell you this. If you're selling more expensive stuff, you don't want the thing you're selling. You don't want it to be too cheap. You want to sell semi-expensive items. Because then you gotta think, like, if I'm selling too cheap of stuff, I gotta make sure I'm covering the marketing bill. The marketing costs money. You feel me? Depends how much you spend. So the more expensive the thing, I say, is better. And then too, you gotta learn it. It's a skill you gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? So the skill comes, like, the better of a marketer you are with paid ads, the less money you learn how to spend to get the bigger result. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole game of marketing. But when you first start, it's like when anything else, it's a skill you don't have. So you're learning as you go. When you first start, you're gonna spend more money than maybe the traction you're trying to get. But then as you get better, you learn how to lower the cost. It's a skill. Get more. That's the whole name of the game with the marketing. So once you get
costs and bigger results.
Yeah, because you got to make sure you're able to be profitable like that. If you're spending too much money on ads, and then the money you're getting from revenue is not adding up, you might be burning a hole in your pockets. You feel me? And it might be, you might be burning a hole every day, because the way you have it set up, you put your daily budget, and every day that money comes out of your account. Every day, don't stop. You could do $150 a day, $250 a day, $500 a day. I was doing ads like that, like $500 a day on ads. You feel me? But it's bringing you traffic. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big bill. But I feel like with any business, the point is to get so good to where you don't even have to market. You know what I'm saying? Like, word of mouth will do it for you. You know. But with a brand new business, you want to get it off the ground.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's definitely worth to do paid ads. That goes with anything. Like a barber, you could do a paid ads for your haircut. You take a video of your haircut, boom, and target everybody in your area like that, bro. I think that would be the fastest way to get booked for a barber. I think it beats free social media, unless you got a big following. I think it beats passing out the business cards. It beats them to everything, bro. Because let's say you have like $1,000 or $2,000 that you can invest in ads, and you're doing it the right way, I think you can get a lot of clients off of 2Gs, bro.
You know how I got a lot of my clients back in my days, Chino? I used to tell my clients, and it works. Obviously, if they're coming to get haircuts with you, they think you're the best barber, period. You don't.
Word of mouth is the best advertising.
Every client that comes to your chair and they come to you because they like how you cut their hair, they think you're the best, period. Psychologically, Chino's my guy. Moses is my guy. You know, that's how it is. So when I first got in the barbershop, the clients that I know that I was retaining, I will give him a couple business cards. I say, hey,
You asked,
refer me 3 clients. Hey, by the way, I'm trying to build up my clientele.
yeah.
Refer me 3 people, and I'll give you a free haircut.
Mhm.
That's
That's
it.
the thing. That's the thing. You want to
And you
get
know what? At the end of the day, they do. Maybe they don't refer you 3, but every time they get a haircut, you lace them up nice. When they're out and about with their friends or at the office or work or whatever they get, damn, Mark, you got a nice haircut. Where you go? Oh, go check out my guy. He's at Del Mabry. He's at
that's
Fay Masters.
that's the
Go check
thing.
out Chino. Go check out Moses. So
It's like a haircut. It's like a walking
walking
business card,
billboard,
a
walking
walking
billboard.
billboard.
Yeah,
Yeah, they walk around with a fresh cut from you. It's your and everybody can see it.
100%.
I've gotten a lot of clients like that to where people they come from other cities. The first thing they do, they go to the gym or the store or whatever. The first person they see with a fresh fade, they're gonna ask them like, "Yo, where you got your haircut at? I need a barber." You feel me? That's how you get a barber when you come to a new city. But
100%.
if you don't know nobody, so I've got a lot of clients like that. But it's just like that with any business. The product or the service, that's your best marketing. If you have a good product and you're a good service, the customers will come and they'll market it for you through referrals. That's the best way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build something solid. You feel me? That's how I built my clientele. That's how you build your clientele, you know. That's a solid clientele. So I feel like it goes hand in hand. Just like with any business, with any product or service, the product or service itself has to be on point, but the marketing, the paid ads up front, it'll do you good. It'll get the people to come at least one time, and then your product or your service being so good will get them to come back. You see what I'm saying? If the whole thing, so it goes hand in hand. You can't be a trash barber and then rely on your marketing and be like, oh, I'm gonna just learn how to market. That's what I'm saying. You have to be able to cut hair.
Like I said, you got to look. This goes for everything. Whether it's a barbershop promoting the barbershop or or a barber promoting themselves, just remember, when you promote a product, you got to be able to deliver. So don't promote the barbershop. Say, oh, we're, Fade Masters, XYC, doing great haircuts, blah, blah, blah. Come check us out. And then people go there, the barber's not there, or they're doing shitty work or whatever it is.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, and in the barbershop in general, because I see it all the time. Barbers, especially barbers that come out of school. They come out of school, they find themselves having no clientele. Plus, they're having a hard time building a clientele because their skills are not up to date, and they can ask any barber in the barbershop, hey man, is this normal? Hey, we all go through it. You just gotta have patience, and patience is the key at the end of the day, bro. Patience is the key. If you wanna be a great barber, just stick with it. Like my friend used to tell me, every 3 months you're gonna get better if you're doing it day to day. Every 3 months you'll do better. And if you're doing good work and you're giving out good conversations, and you're building these relationships with your clientele, with your clients, you're gonna become a busy barber. You're gonna become a busy
Repetition
barber.
is the key, though. You got to do thousands of haircuts to get your skills on point. Thousands. That's why I feel like I was kind of lucky in a way, because when I told you when I started cutting hair is when I was locked up. You feel me? That's the first time I started. You feel me? So
hey, but you a beast, bro. You can give yourself a skin fade all around. You a beast, dog.
I appreciate it. But I mean, I feel like any barber could do it. You gotta learn it. It's you could do it, bro. You could do it if you try. You just never tried it. Yeah, when I first started cutting hair is when I was in the county. You feel me? You have the clippers, the COs that have the clippers. You gotta ask the COs for the clippers, like a comb, a couple guards and stuff they have there for you. And then I cut hair all day for free. You feel me? Like just because I was bored. You know what I'm saying? Like why not? You know what I'm saying?
Time go by fast, right?
Yeah, I'm cutting up the whole dorm. You feel me? And I don't got nothing but a pair of clippers and a number 1 and a number 2 or something like that. You feel me? With some clippers that's not zero gapped at all. You feel me? They just
but you can open and close, right?
You go open and close.
You had to play with that. You had to play with the trimmer to get that fade the line out.
Yeah, so you got to really learn how to play because you're missing guards. You feel me? You don't got all the guards, so you got to learn how to skip the half.
100%. You
got to learn how to be able to pick it up from the 1 and things like that. So yeah, if you learn how to cut hair with that amount of equipment, like the minimum of equipment, once you come out and then you have all this better like state of the art equipment, it's gonna be easier for you. So what I'm saying, it's like, but sometimes, bro, even in there, but they be doing the haircuts with the razor and comb and everything, like a whole fade.
Yeah, only
with the razor and the comb, bro.
I see this
do your
one
whole fade, designs and everything. You line up and everything.
Yeah, but I seen this one dude do that in Instagram, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, that's some talent
skill.
Right
in those countries where they don't have like clippers, like money for clippers, it should be fucked up. They'll do your whole fade with the razor and the comb, bro. Your whole haircut. They even knocked down the top for you, like bulk. They cutting bulk, like with the. You ever seen them cut bulk with the? They chopping it like this. Look, hitting all the bulk off your head and getting
They're
it
not
down
playing
low.
with that shit, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
They're not playing with it.
No,
I
I hear
could.
you, bro. I hear you. That's
I feel like it'll take me forever, dog. Just so much time. I mean, but just like I feel like you can get fast at it. The better you get, it's just like we were saying earlier. It's a
like everything. Yeah,
brand new skill. It's a
repetition.
brand new skill you got to
Repetition.
learn. You feel me? You
It
gonna
takes
start off.
time.
You
It
gonna
takes
start
time,
off.
though.
You gonna start off at zero, and then you get back better. You know what I'm saying? But yes, that's impressive. Like the whole comb, the whole fade with a razor and comb. That shit used to blow my mind. I tried doing a few people like that. Did like little blowouts and shit. I wouldn't try to do the whole head, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
I ain't had
how you did? You
little
did
blowout
okay?
come out straight. I could do a little blowout real decent with a
Okay,
razor and comb.
okay.
Like you just chop this down, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta like you're coming down with it.
That's
Then you
crazy,
just
bro.
play with it.
That's like me, bro. When I took back in the days when I got my barber license, barbers had to do two tests. We had to do a practical, and we had to do the written test. The written test, we all did it, but our practical test was in Tallahassee, in front of the barber board, and there's 8 members of the board walking around checking out your haircuts and your sanitation procedures.
Yeah, I probably would have failed.
And the problem is that they just like it's same thing. You got a clipper. I think up to a 2 guard, and then you had to take 1.5 inches all around with scissors. And everybody had a different style, but I remember this one cat, bro. He undraped his client, right? And at the end of the service, but before they check the haircuts, they're like, "All right, everybody, drape your model again." The kid didn't put a neck strip.
Yeah.
So they felt his ass because that's sanitation. That's like one-on-one sanitation. You can't let that kid touch the neck strip.
Did you put the neck strip on?
Yeah, I put the neck strip. I know what you're thinking about. Did I put it on right? I put it on right.
Are you sure that wasn't you that didn't put the neck strip? Nigga, you telling the story about yourself, cuz?
No, I passed that. I passed
the
test. I just remember that.
I got pictures of you on my phone. I still, bro, like. You used to put the neck strip up here, and then the cape down here at the collar. And you tie it up under their jawline up here, like a knot. The cape be down here.
You're making me look bad now. Come on now, Chino.
Nah, but your haircut be fire though. Haircut be fire, bro. You feel me? It's just the neck strip. The neck strip. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
that's funny as hell, bro.
Cutting hair, I feel like cutting hair makes time go by fast too because. I never had a day that I went to the barbershop and said, "Damn, I don't want to go to work."
Yeah, it's true. It's a real chill job, bro. It's a real trip. Like think about it. It's like arts and crafts. You feel me? Because you're doing art all day. People's head. You make people look good, and then you just talking shit. You feel me? The only thing about the barber, your feet don't be hurting standing up all day. You don't be getting tired.
My lower back sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you be like, "Fuck, my back." You know what I'm saying?
No, but it depends on the shoes you wear too. Like if you wear flat shoes.
As a barber, you're your own boss, right? You're your own boss, but you're still a laborer. You see what I'm saying? You're a laborer.
Yeah, you're still doing labor work.
It's labor work. It's labor work. It's not. But
it ain't tile or roofing, but it's still labor work.
It's still labor. Yeah, it's still labor. I mean, at least we get to be in the AC, but
AC and watch TV.
It's nothing wrong with a labor job. You know why? Because pro athletes, they be laborers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're a laborer. If you're a football player, you're a laborer. If you're a basketball player, you're a laborer. Yeah. If you're a boxer, you know what I'm saying? And they get paid millions, so it's just the route you choose to go, you feel me? But I mean you still make however much money you want, you know what I'm saying? But it is labor work, dog. Like 8 hours straight, 10 hours straight, 12 hours straight, standing up on your feet, on your knees, your back.
Hey, but
it'll get to you, bro.
Yeah, I tell you, that shit goes. Once you get used to it, that shit goes by quick, though.
You just lock them knees, man.
No, that fucking 10 hour day goes by quick. One client after the other, pam, 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 knock him out every half hour.
The knees turn still, boy.
Dog, I remember my first Friday at the barbershop when I worked at the other barbershop. I made like $112, and my back was on fire, dog. Cause I wasn't used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, my back hurt, dude. My feet, everything. Yeah. Nah, eventually you get used to it. It's like anything else, like you said, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Plus, I try to work out a little bit here and there to maintain my body.
You definitely got to plan for retirement, dog, for that shit. Cause you can't do that when you old.
Oh,
bro.
100%.
That's a young man's job.
Let me ask you, how are you planning for retirement already?
I mean, in my head,
do you have a rough IRA?
Nah, cause you know my retirement plan is I'm gonna just get rich.
No.
I'm gonna get rich, nigga.
But you gotta.
That's what, if you fucking rich, you don't need a fucking retirement plan. You got millions. Nigga got millions of dollars. That's my retirement
You gotta
plan.
have a backup in case.
Nigga,
Always.
fuck that.
No.
I'm investing all my money to get millions right now, and then when I'm old, I have millions of dollars and I'll be straight, nigga. I don't need a retirement account. I'll be fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my plan, nigga. If it don't go good, it don't go good. But it makes sense in my mind.
I got a retirement plan. All
it
right?
makes sense.
Just in case.
It makes sense in my mind,
Just
bro.
in case. No, you know what my retirement plan is, Chino? Honestly, like I said, I got a little rough IRA right now. I got real estate and everything. But when I get ready in 19 years, that's when I can go and pull out my rough IRA, right?
And you got your business too.
But when I get ready to pull it out, what I'm gonna do is, bro, eventually I'm moving to Costa Rica, another country, bro, just because I can give myself the same lifestyle or even better than what I have, than what I can give myself here. Not even half of the money, bro.
So
it's
where
so
you say,
cheap,
where
dog.
you say you want to move? You say
Costa Rica, Dominican Republic.
You say when you retire, you're gonna go over there?
Yes, bro. My money gotta go farther, bro. My money goes farther. My kids are gonna be grown. I'm gonna have my house here. It's not like I'm getting rid of my house here.
You still have your barbershops and your business.
You know what I do? If I have my house here, I Airbnb that sucker while I'm gone. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna pay and my retirement account just continues to grow and leave it like that, bro.
Yes, it's good to have investments, but
you gotta know how to move.
I say this. It's a few different things you can invest in. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in stocks. If you have your own business, that's a business that you're investing into. You feel me? It's an asset that you're building.
Yeah, that you're building. Yeah.
So it's something that's gonna be in your portfolio if you build your own business.
Definitely.
Up. So if you're going that way, like that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build me like I'm going all in on my own business right now. You feel me? And then if I get that going, I start investing in other things. You feel me? By the time I'm old, you feel me? You good. You got millions of dollars. You got investments. You be alright. You know what I'm saying? It's not technically on a retirement account, but nigga, any money, it's a future plan. You see what I'm saying? Any money you have is yours, whether it's in a retirement account, if it's in other assets. So
business, wherever it
if you got the money, nigga, you got the money. That's what I'm saying. So the name of the game is to get the money, though. That's how I see it. You feel me? However you get the money, whatever account you have it in, by the time you get there, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It just depends where you got your money at.
No, definitely. Hey, but I tell you what, one thing is, pay the IRS, dog. They don't fuck around, bro.
How you found out? They came after you before?
Ooh, you don't want to know how I found out.
Because I ain't trying to find out, so tell me how to avoid them.
Just pull that. I don't know, you pay your taxes.
Tell me how to evade my taxes, bro.
No, just pay your taxes.
But how they came after you? Tell me how they
pay your taxes. They didn't came after me, bro, but I'm actually making payments on these motherfuckers. For the last 3 years, I paid them $500 a month, right?
How much?
$500 a month. But think about it, because they say I'm so backed up. When I just did a refi on my house.
But how they came up with the number that you owe them? Like you told them you was making that much? You told them that?
No, baby.
So
every year you gotta claim,
That's from your real estate, right?
No, for my real estate and the business account. I can't hide
the barbershop.
What goes in the business account, the Fame Masters account. I can't hide that. You know, there's only so much I can hide. But you can't hide everything. You gotta know how to pay your taxes. No, so check this out. So the problem is, they say I was backed up from 2019, dog. So that's 3 years. Yo, so I did a refi in my house, and these motherfuckers took half of my refi money.
Diablo, IRS don't play.
They don't play, dog. No, they don't play. So you know what? Just pay your taxes.
I feel like.
Well, look, it was gonna happen to me if I did a refi. If I'm gonna buy a second home, that shit would have came up. So they want their money, though. Yeah,
taxes, bro. You gotta, I feel like it's good to pay your tax. You gotta know how to get that. You gotta know how to play with that number a little bit.
No, I play with that number. Trust me,
you gotta.
It just gets to the point that if I got 6 barbers, bro, I can't hide. There's so much.
No. You gotta give them something. It's easier to hide your money when you're a barber, just a barber.
Just a barber.
Once you start getting assets and businesses,
like real estate, I can't hide it because it's my fucking checks coming in. So the checks go to my social security number. They
go to your social number. Yeah, that's facts.
So there's no hiding.
There's no hiding that. And then when you have your barbershop too, it's easier.
But
when
it's
you're just a
alright,
barber.
bro. I took one in the chain from the IRS. It's alright. I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? taxes was only supposed to be for a short amount of time in history. Like back in the day, they put taxes on the people.
No, but you know
It was
what?
supposed to go away. It was like during like a war or something that the government needed money.
I not.
It was supposed to
Hey,
go
I don't
away.
want nobody knocking me for what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say. I'm glad we pay taxes in this country, and I'll tell you why. Because coming from Venezuela, I see what happens when the government just keeps all the money. Not saying that the government here doesn't keep any money,
But what about
but
Dubai?
they do put money. Well, listen, we don't have. The problem is United States.
They're
Dubai's
rich.
oil
They're
money.
rich over there and don't pay no taxes. Nobody pay taxes.
I fucking love it. I would love that.
Everybody keeps all their money,
I
bro.
would love that shit, but
Millions
I
of
don't know
dollars,
what's going
bro.
on here.
Brother,
But
move over there, bro.
But you know what?
Go retire over there.
I'm gonna go
nigga.
check
Shit.
it out eventually one day. I'm gonna take my wife out there.
Yeah, I
But
want to. I want to go
eventually,
back.
bro, you know that's the problem. By us paying taxes here, bro, look, everybody wants to come to the United States, bro. Everybody, you know, it's a blessing, bro. That over here, bro, barbers can have the lifestyle that we have. Nowhere else in the world, bro, do you see a barber giving themselves, treating themselves, driving a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Having a house with a pool. You know, having to throw their own events at the age of 26. Fuck out of here. Most people throwing events at the age of 40 in other countries because they worked all their lives to get to that event. You know,
It's a
it's
lot of
different. It's different. Like I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here, bro. Like
it's a lot of opportunity in this country,
you
bro.
know, it's like everything else. We're not perfect. It's not a perfect society, but for the most part,
It got its
bro,
good
everybody
sides.
has freedom of speech. You know, I know some people are gonna disagree with me when I say freedom of
I
speech,
disagree. I disagree with that.
but it's still we have. Nah, bitch, we do got freedom of speech. Over here, they say,
Nah, nigga.
oh,
Nah, we don't.
people say fuck Biden. In other countries, you say fuck Biden and Biden was the president, they'll come get your ass. They'll take
I
you,
say,
bro.
look.
Over
I
here,
say.
they don't do that. Over
I
here,
say
you got
this.
freedom of speech, you know.
I say this.
And I didn't mean that, by the way. I didn't mean fuck Biden. I'm just saying
The
freedom of
laws.
simple.
The laws. If you look at the law, it's gonna say we have freedom of speech. We're supposed to, but that law is not being enforced. That's what I say like that. Like if you look in the actual world, what's going on? Nobody enforces that law, and people they're going against the law. They're going back on their own law, and the government is doing
In which
it.
way? Give me an example. Give me an example. I want to hear you.
How they could blackball you off of social media. You see what I'm saying? All the social media companies they'll get together collectively and they ban certain people, certain influencers, certain people that with status. That's if you got a big following and they don't know like they don't like the message you're putting out, they'll blackban you. You know what I'm saying? They take away your freedom of speech, bro. They take away all your social media account, your Instagram, YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitter, everything. You feel me? That's just one example.
Let me ask you. I know where you're getting there because that happened to former President Donald Trump. So is that where
Andrew
you're getting
Tate,
it?
Andrew Tate too.
But I
The
stand.
boys, Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's no going around that one. You know, I would say because they have such a high influence on people that's what they probably do. They did that for. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It takes away the whole freedom of speech because we're all equal. You know, there's no just because homeboy is president and you're regular doing society.
Exactly,
man.
bro.
So that
Exactly.
right there, yeah. But at the end of the day, Chino, I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Communist is a bitch, and a lot of people. I never thought I would see it happen here, but some people want that to happen here. I don't think we will. That the United States itself will allow it just because we have check and balances. You know what I'm saying? The other countries
Yeah.
don't have. But at the end of the day, bro, money talks, bullshit walks, my dude.
Yeah, bro.
If you pay somebody enough, they'll sell out quick. I know that. I know there's no, oh, okay, I never sell out. No, bitch. Everybody got a price. Everybody. This is how it is, bro. It's the world that we live in. My dad used to tell me one thing, and I never realized it, but it's true. When I started listening, everybody out there is out there for their best interest, and then everybody else.
You think immigrants should be allowed openly, freely to come into this country as they want, or you think we should have restrictions and not let everybody come in?
No, I think we should have. I'm an immigrant, dog. You know, but obviously I came here because my mom was doing some things, and then she got diagnosed with cancer. We stayed. Long story short, I never went back to my country. But I do have a lot of family and a lot of friends that have left the country and are all over. and actually one of the highest immigrant population coming in the United States nowadays are Venezuelans. Everybody should be allowed to come here, but there should be a process. Just like how I got here and how like your mom's parents got here and everybody else, there should be a process, you know. And if you have your shit together in your country and you want to come here, you come, you know, if you're given that permission. But there should be a process and everything. It's not just, oh, I'm going to walk over and cross over to the United States. No, bitch. It doesn't work like that because we don't do that. We can't do that to other countries. You can't just walk up in Canada and say, I'm going to hang out here for 2 years and then go back to the States. Nah, bro. They have their laws.
Bro, I'm imagining a world where immigrants could go. When I ain't gonna call them immigrants, where anybody can go wherever they want. You feel me? Like, I'm thinking that might be a better way than having restrictions. What do you think that would look like? Because I feel like, bro, if you want to come over here bad enough, you're gonna come no matter what the law
Oh
is.
no, they're con.
So what does that really stop? You see what I'm saying? Like, how much does it really stop?
Yeah, no,
Because
of
every
course.
day there's fucking thousands of immigrants coming in.
5,000
Bro,
immigrants crossing the border.
who
Every
knows
day
the
now.
real number? Because it's a lot of them that don't get counted. You can't
don't
count
get
that.
caught.
So that's just an estimation. Well, what's the reasons that they don't want immigrants here? Because they don't want criminals coming into this country. Is that what it is, or what's
They always say that they just don't want criminals and rapists and
But there's gonna be
and come to the
criminals. There's
country.
gonna be criminals no
But
matter
look,
what, bro. We got criminals here.
I'm gonna tell you like it is.
We already
bro.
got criminals here.
I'm gonna tell you like it is. Oklahoma City bombing. That wasn't no
Oklahoma.
Iraq. That
Mhm.
wasn't no Chico. That wasn't no brothers from the hood. That was a white boy that served in United States Army prior to doing that.
Yeah, bro. You never know who's
You
gonna do
never
what, bro.
know. Mental illness
You can't.
does
You
not
can't.
have a race, color,
that
or
can't-
language, dog.
That can't be the reasoning for not letting the immigrants in because I don't think it makes sense. I don't think that's a good enough reason, bro. Because if you don't want criminals, that's like saying I don't want criminals in my country. If that was the case, you would take all the criminals that's in your country and you would deport them out of your country.
I want to say it's like this. Like, for example, you got a house, right? You got a 4-bedroom house and you have a family. Your family lives there, just you and your family.
Yeah.
You, your wife, and just say you got 3 boys and each boy got a room. And then you get another family that moves in with you, right?
Yeah.
But now they're leaving up your house and they're not really paying. So what happens now? That costs more money at your pocket on a monthly basis to support that household because now you got another family to support because they're not paying bills.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the same way America looks at it. Like people coming in our land, they're costing us more money, more expenses out of our pocket, our taxpayers, and they're not improvising. Now, when they come to jail, it's different because now you're going through a system, and now you get put on the system to cooperate with that cause, to help out with that cause.
I feel like every land on this earth, I feel like no man can own it, like a government or nobody. I feel like you can't say this is your land. You know what I'm saying? Like I own, like on paper, you might own it on paper, but that's just like something that humans came up with. Like I don't think like literally, I don't think you can say this is my land. Like that's God's land that He gave for you. Like, how you gonna tell another human you can't walk this land?
Man-made.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
but
man-made.
a bird can fly right in with no problem because he's free by nature. There's no limits on birds coming in. But a human, you're gonna tell another human, you can't come and live on this land. When the United States came in and what they did, this wasn't their land first. If you go back to the ancestors, what they did, they came in, they killed all the Indians, bro. So they killed the Pilgrims. They killed the Pilgrims. Yeah, they savage. So
and we
like,
celebrate that shit.
Baba, it's all.
They said Thanksgiving to be thankful, no, baby.
It's all mind control. It's all mind control. It's a power thing. They're gonna take power no matter what. You see what I'm saying? It all comes down to power. You feel me?
I know this.
It's human nature. We all want power, bro. I'll kill you. I'll come on your land, kill you, and then tell everybody else they can't come in here without checking in through me. Like it's
always a power
play, Baba. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody wants to have that.
You gotta have the power, bro. That's what it all comes down to. It's a power thing. They don't want to lose.
But you know what's crazy, Chino? I don't even look for power. You know what I look for? Happiness, dog. I just wanna go get my job done, make my bread, and go home to my wife and kids, bro, and just be able to enjoy that. Being able to enjoy what I got at home, my animals. You know what I'm saying? That peace of mind that I got. None of that bullshit. Okay, that's why I don't watch no. I try not to watch the news at home because they're always talking some random shit, you know. And at the end of the day, it's not. They say watching the news. You know why the news displays so much because it has more negative, talks more negative than positive.
Propaganda, yeah.
And TV is meant to put out more negative stuff than positive stuff.
You gotta be careful with what you consume for sure, bro.
It's
It
all
all
energy,
depends.
bro. It's all energy. And it goes back to how do you want to distribute the energy as a human being? Who do you want to give the energy to? You know what I'm saying? Just the
Exactly.
good energy, not the bad energy. And the bad energy, you gotta know how to like brush it off.
Shift
Just
away
shift
from
it.
it.
Yeah, just shift
That's
it
what they
away.
say. Like one of the biggest lessons you on earth to learn is your energy, bro. Like handle your own energy, how to where to place it, how you said exactly what you said.
Yeah,
That's a huge skill to have, bro. When you see
you have to
when you see,
control
it's
that.
like, yeah, it's your instincts, though. It's how you survive in this game. You feel me? The ones who don't survive that long,
They don't have control of themselves, their
they crash out. A
emotions.
lot of people crash out. You feel
Yeah,
me?
they lose it. They ended up
Yeah,
losing
they're
them.
more. Yeah, they're not. But granted, sometimes things happen that's out of your control. You feel me? But
Definitely.
everything's not in our control in this life, bro. You feel me? Sometimes I
No.
wonder how much control we really have. You see what I'm saying? Like I be having this debate.
That's a great question, bro. That's a
I'm about to
great
ask you this right now. I be having this debate a lot with my dad sometimes, right? Do you feel like we got free will or no free will?
free will meaning
Like you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, without no external force influencing your decisions. You see what I'm saying? Like you come up with your own, like you're in control of your own life. You see what I'm saying? Or do you feel like we
no.
don't have free will?
I feel like we're not in control. I feel like we're controlled by something.
So you feel like destiny. Destiny.
You can say
That's pretty much what you're saying. Yeah, destiny.
You can say it could be destiny, but at the same time, like I said, we're just control, bro.
That's the same thing. My dad says.
I just think we all
My pops.
have like that screw in our head to control. Everybody got that, and some people just lose it. That's why they lose control and they go nuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people just
Nah, cause look, if you believe in destiny, then you believe in all the crazy people who lost their mind. That was their destiny to lose their mind. It was just a path that was set before them. If you don't have no control, then your life path, you walk through it, and then everything's already laid out for you. You see what I'm saying? So the person who went crazy, they was meant to go crazy,
That's
bro.
wild.
That's what my dad believed. I think it might be like that because if you think about it, right? Every moment in time and every action that you do, it's almost like a domino effect going backwards. It's like a cause and effect, and you could go all the way back to like the point you was born. You see what I'm saying? Like your mom and dad, they had you this date, and after that, this happened. It's all a sequence of events that add up that lead to today. You see what I'm saying? Like me and you having this conversation on this podcast. Like you could backtrack it. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't have no control of your parents bringing you into this life. You didn't have no control of the environment you were raised in, and your mind's just like a sponge. All you do is absorb your environment around you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So then you're a product of all of that. So it's like every decision I make is only because of the decision-making skills that I learned throughout my life. You see what I'm saying? But the skills that you learn, you didn't have no choice but to learn them. Life taught you that. You see what I'm saying? It's certain things that life's gonna teach you that you don't have no choice to learn. Your mind's programmed. Your mind's like,
so like
it's almost like your mind's programmed. You feel me? Your mind is programmed.
In what situation you're put in. You know what I'm saying? So
throughout the more life you live, throughout life as you go, you're programming your mind. You see what I'm saying? I only know my experience from my environment that's been around me, and you soak it up. You're like a sponge.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Little kids. The environment that you're coming from. Yeah.
A little kid is a sponge to the environment. You soak that up. You feel me? So then it's like, all right, if I didn't have control over none of that, do I have control over anything? You see what I'm saying? When you wake up in the morning, like, damn, I'm hungry. I want breakfast. Nigga, you gotta be hungry because you're a human. You gotta eat. You see what I'm saying? All right, then it comes down to like, all right, what meal I'm gonna eat? Some people might think, all right, at least you could choose what food you want to eat, right? You can only eat the food that was created for you. You didn't make none of this food, you know what I'm saying? You can only eat so that limits your choices. You can only choose from what exists. All right, and then there's so many other filters that go behind it. You feel me? Like, for example, the food that you like eating, let's say it's a bowl of Cheerios, you might like eating that because your mom gave you that as a kid, and then you grew a liking to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's
even
what you like, even the likes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everything is almost like a programming, bro. So it's like,
yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Everything's already planned out for you.
It might be like that, dog. It might be like that. You don't have no
Hey,
control.
what do you think about life after death, bro? That's such a deep question. And you know, the only reason I ask you, bro, is because the older I get, the more common I seen that everybody has that bit of fear or the bit of
I don't think you should be scared of it.
wonder. I don't think it's scary,
It's
dog.
like you go to sleep every night. You don't be scared. You just lose consciousness. You know what I'm saying? But I think,
And not even because
It's-
you still think, your mind still thinks. When you having a dream, that's your mind thinking, nigga.
but what if you're not dreaming? You're unconscious. Every night I go to sleep, I don't be dreaming. Most of the time I don't dream.
You know, your dreams only they're like about 2 seconds long.
Most of the time I don't dream. But nigga, I don't know. I mean, that's a tough question. I mean, like, I feel like whatever we are right now, right? We're how we say you could backtrack it to when you was like just a tiny little sperm and you grew and grew and grew. You're like a piece of nature and the universe recycling itself. So you're gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like the cycle's gonna continue, and you're somewhere on the cycle. So, like even the atoms in your body, bro. Like this is getting to like science and shit, but the atoms in your body, you could backtrack them billions of years to when it was star matter, like particles in the fucking universe. They can do that. They can track your bones, like the mineral that bones are made out of. They could backtrack that back to the stardust that shit was floating around. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
From billions of years ago. So think about that. The shit, what you got inside your body right now, the bones, that existed in like probably a star like billions of years. That's crazy. Every atom in your body, these atoms, they've been existing since like the beginning of the universe, supposedly. Like, but as far as your mind, bro, like I feel like we might reincarnate, bro, type thing. Like you might come back conscious.
Yeah.
I don't know if you come back straight to Earth or maybe another dimension, but I feel like your mind pops up again.
You heard there's another planet like just like ours but bigger? That they just found some shit like that?
I know Mars is kind of like Earth.
They always got they're finding out things that we don't know about, dog.
But if they just found that out, that means they gotta be far as hell. Wait, I ain't trying to go out there. That's too far. Mars already far, bro.
How far is Mars? How many years or how many months from here?
6 months. You gotta fly in a rocket for 6 months. But it's like this. I think in Mars you can only do it every 2 years. I think I might be wrong, but it might be every 2 years because Mars and Earth, it gotta line up to where they're close to each other.
Okay.
Because then they go back away far, and every 2 years they get like this close to each other.
Okay.
And that's when it takes 6 months from the shortest point.
Okay.
But if you wait, it's gonna keep orbiting and it's gonna be far fucking like you gotta wait for it to come back every 2 years.
Think about it. There's this, bro. Honestly, bro. Sometimes as I get older, I realize how more and more we're lied to on a day-to-day basis by our government, bro. But like, you know, just society in general. Sometimes it's like you grow up thinking it's a certain way, and then you wake, you find yourself in a situation. You're like, yo, shit, I thought it was like this, and you're like, oh, then it's really like this. You know, like it's a big difference, bro.
That's facts, bro.
It's a big difference. It's, you know, I hate, but it is what it is. That's why I say I only focus on me, my house, my paper, getting my paper, and you know what I'm saying? Just low key, nigga. Hey, speaking of low key, when you want that ass whipping on pool again, dog.
Yo,
My dog.
we can go soon, man.
Yeah, we'll go one of these days. Check it out.
One of these days, man.
No, you know what? You know who I ran into the other day? But on social medias, fucking the water thief, dog.
Oh no,
Yeah, the water thief.
Oh man,
And I was like, yo, what's up? Obviously, I don't want to put him on blast because there's other people, there's other people on his live, even a couple females. So I didn't want to be like, yo, you water thief, motherfucker. So I just said to him, yo, what's good, Jay?
That boy Jay crazy.
Yeah,
man.
He said something. Oh, what's good?
Ese tipo un loco.
It's gone at it, bro.
I go. That boy crazy, man. That boy crazy. Bro, you gonna meet some characters in the barber game, bro. Co-workers and clients, like people. Period, dog. It's some wacky people.
Because everybody walks a different life. Think about it. This life it looks the same. We see the same picture, but everybody walks it different. You get,
bro?
Is one of those, bro. It's one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, we seen some clients.
You know who got a crazy life story? Sniper Gabe. It's not the regular Gabe.
It's Sniper Gabe.
Sniper Gabe. You know Sniper Gabe, right? He was a barber at Famous for a little bit.
The one with the curly hair?
No, nigga. Bald head, the one that robbed the banks.
Oh yeah.
Sniper Gabe,
yeah.
The bank robber.
Yeah.
I got him coming in here next, hopefully. I'll get him in here.
Yeah, I feel like Gabe he just had a good lawyer, bro. He just had a good lawyer. Jose Baez is a hell of a lawyer, bro.
Yeah, He gonna get you off, man.
But you know what? I don't even want to find out. You know what I'm saying? And then the second time, when I thought they were gonna find him guilty because they said your boy tattooed the bullet shells that he used to kill the two
Yeah, he
the
put it
two
on
dudes
him,
at the
dog.
nightclub.
He put it on him. He
And,
tattooed it on him.
and Bias got him off, though. Bias got him off.
So yeah, but look how he's saying if it was his destiny to be that, it might have just been his destiny to be that. That's crazy, right? Imagine that your destiny could be so fucked up too, and you don't got no control of it. You see what I'm saying? You could have a fucked up life ahead of you, and if you believe in destiny, nigga, that's just the path you gotta walk.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
that's what you believe too. Like that's what you believe too.
I think no. Listen, I think so. Going back to that, I say yeah, we have no control, but we do at the same time we do have control, bro. Maybe it's like a 70-30. The 70% is us,
Also,
30%.
you feel like
30% is just that, and then what life throws at you.
you
You
feel
know?
like it could coexist. You feel like it could be both at the same time.
Yeah. So
See, I feel like you gotta pick one or the other. I don't see how it could both exist like together. I mean, I heard a saying, right? Someone said a saying, it's like you can do whatever you want in this life, but you can't choose what you want. You see what I'm saying? You could do what you want, but you can't choose it. I'm just looking at it from different theories, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like you might gotta pick one or the other. But yeah, like someone like that, like an Aaron Hernandez, he wanted to kill those people. He wanted to so bad. I don't know if he said it, but he's had the urge to kill so bad. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I know that's a dumbass move, dog. You're 45.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You want $45 million. I ain't killing nobody,
bro,
man.
we had a serial killer in Tampa. You know, remember the serial killer?
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
that was close to us too, bro. Like we knew.
Yeah, you knew him personally. I didn't know him, but you knew him personally.
But he came from a barber school right up the street from our barber shop.
Well, but they never, the funny thing, bro, is that there's many stories, bro, but I don't know. Some people still believe that kid is innocent.
Accused serial killer. He hasn't won a trial yet, but
no, he went to trial. They gave him life.
He didn't get sentenced yet.
Yeah, they gave him life. Look it up after we get done in the podcast.
I didn't see that, bro.
They gave him life,
So no death penalty.
No death, but they gave him life. So he's in there for life. Maybe he'll appeal and get out in a few years, but I heard a story over here. A bird told me in Tampa, he's like the ballistics didn't match the gun. Meaning the gun was the same, it was the same caliber gun, but the ballistics of the bullets inside those victims didn't match the gun. So that's what I was told. But so obviously, but there was so much pressure for the city of Tampa that they had to put it on somebody, though. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they put it on this kid and everything went quiet because they had somebody to point the finger at.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people got caught going to the island. But yeah, I mean, corruption, bro. Anytime you have people in power, you feel me? We're power hungry people, bro. Human nature, dog. And sometimes you want to implement that power, bro. So if you got the power to get someone killed while they're in their jail cell that you don't like them, I'm sure you could do it. You know what I'm saying? You got connections.
Yeah.
You got billions of dollars.
They said that the guy that killed Jeffrey Epstein was an ex-cop. Big ass dude in his cellmate, supposedly.
They blamed it on his cellmate?
Yeah, but that shit happened 2 days after he said he had a lot of information on
I feel like
people.
At the same time, it could have been, I don't know, maybe it was a suicide, you feel me? Because you get so depressed that you just want to kill yourself. Like, bro, being in confinement in a little room, that's the most depressing.
That's a word. How long were you in confinement when you got locked up?
The most I ever did was, in one time, was like 60 days. But
you crazy, man.
But
man,
bro,
humans can lose their mind in confinement, dog.
Yeah, you can go crazy in there. It's not good for your mental health. But I've seen people like 60 days, bro. I've heard of people getting sent to like confinement for years, bro. In prison, you could get sent to confinement for years, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in a box. Like, if you do something real bad, they'll put you like 3 years.
If you kill somebody, yeah.
If you stab someone up, or if you like stab a CO or punch a CO or something real bad, you feel me? Like shit like that. Maybe you
and
kill.
That's why you don't talk to nobody, right?
Nah, you be in a room by yourself. Like it's like
for 23 hours a day.
Sometimes you come out, sometimes you don't, man. So you might get like 3 hours a week out your room. It depends how much restrictions you have. Sometimes you get more restrictions. Sometimes you get.
That.
But sometimes, bro, you'll be on 24/7. Like when I was on confinement, I'd be 24/7 for like 2 months. You get no privileges. Only privilege you get, only time you come out your room is for a shower. That's it. You don't get not even a whole hour. It's real quick, like in and out, and that's like 3 times a week. It's not. You don't get like an hour to roam around outside your cell. You get a shower and that's it. Back. That's the only thing.
Damn.
3 times a week for months.
Fuck
But
that,
it depends.
yeah.
It depends on your restrictions, bro. Like some people just have more restrictions than others. But like people that be on death row, they're waiting 10 years sometimes in a room by themselves, like waiting to be executed. You feel me? Cause you know death row takes a long time.
Yeah, and
They don't go to regular population. They go to in a room by yourself and you wait. You know what I'm saying? Confinement room for like 10 years, 20 years.
Yeah, and that's like what happened. Timothy McVeigh was like or Scott Peterson.
That's when you go crazy. You feel me? That's when you lose your mind in a room like that. But they have more privileges too. Though,
You
like,
think a Chapo got any privilege in prison right now?
maybe a couple, a little bit. If you've been there a long time and you behave and shit, that you get little privileges probably. I say so. I just think they got them like real like underground. I know they got them underground like max security.
Crazy though.
And cause but if he's underground, right?
I don't know. He's on somewhere in Colorado.
Man, if
though.
he's underground, bro, he know how to build them tunnels, bitch. You already underground, you get make a tunnel made. You feel me? Get your people
That
make a
bitch probably
tunnel.
got a tunnel going from Mexico to Colorado right now though.
You gotta have a long ass tunnel, cause
Motherfucking highway. I-75 underneath.
bro, this man done escaped through tunnels out his shower, bro, from his jail cell, bro. He had a tunnel built into his shower, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know how gangster you gotta be, bro.
Into the toilet.
That's gangster, bro. That's gangster as it gets.
Into the toilet.
That's as gangster as it gets, dog. Ain't no more gangster than that. I see me, bro.
Probably Chapo.
Yeah, chopper, bro. It don't get no more. But yeah, bro. I mean, your mental health in that little room, you start going crazy soon. Like I feel like I was going a little bit crazy, but I mean, I know it's people who don't went more crazy than me in that bitch, so you know I ain't gonna complain about it. It could have been worse. You feel me? Sometimes.
No, but you blessed, dog. Look, you out here. You still youngin'. You doing your thing. You got a wife, a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a lot of people work all their lives and they don't get to what you had, dog. And they just want that. They don't give a fuck about the money. They don't give a fuck about the success they're having.
They want the
They just want that. They just want that family feeling that, like,
yeah, like
they don't have that, bro.
Yeah, think about it, when you go to jail, bro. You have your basic human needs, shit like that, stripped, taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like little shit like just being able to hug someone you love. You feel me? That's taken away from you. You get locked in the cage like an animal.
Yeah, fuck
so it's like
yeah,
it's
bro.
like in a way it's inhumane. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but at the same time, the shit we do to go to jail, sometimes that be inhumane. The shit we do be inhumane. So it's like you punish inhumane.
¿Quién te manda, cabrón?
You feel me? You get punished inhumanely for shit that you do inhumanely. You see what I'm saying? Bro, there's some people in there done some fucked up shit, bro. You know? It's like, damn, what's the right way to punish them? You feel me?
Yeah, I'm with it. I mean,
you know?
To each their own, dog. You want to be good? You don't want to go to jail? Just behave, dog.
Shit, nigga, be a civilian.
Be a civilian.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a civilian.
Nothing, dog.
People think you gotta be
it's a beautiful thing to be a civilian, dog.
People think you gotta be a gangster killer, bro.
Nah, it's a beautiful thing to be a civilian.
Yeah, nigga chilling, dog. You know?
And you don't gotta be a gangster to get money. That's bullshit.
Nah.
And you don't gotta be a drug dealer to get money.
No,
you
man,
can be a hustler, smart hustler, a J hustler,
a businessman,
and
bro.
anything, dog. You can still get it. Come on, bro.
Yeah, nigga, no.
There's many ways, bro. There's many ways. I got it. Nah, bitch, you
think
got
about it. Think about it, right? Business is hard enough as it is, right? And then on top of that, let's say you choose a drug dealing business. Now you just add an extra level of difficulty to it. Now you gotta avoid police and avoid capture. That's just another level of difficulty to your business.
Fuck
like,
that.
Nigga, it's just already hard enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I gotta avoid. You know what I'm saying?
That
federal
shit affects your regular day-to-day life if you get caught. It's not like your regular business, you know.
Nah,
regular
bro,
business.
That's. I mean, risk to reward, bro. It just doesn't seem worth it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. I feel like anybody, but at the same time, right? Let's say this. Let's say you're a young kid growing up in the hood, right? Like how you came from Venezuela, and you look around you, and you don't see opportunity. The only opportunity you see is drugs, for example. And then sometimes you feel like that might be your best move, and that's how people get into it.
Yeah, no, of course, that's how people get into it. But you gotta know, like, once you get
I say
out,
if you got other options, I feel like you gotta look for the other options, bro. It just makes more sense. For example, like I rather go have a legit business all day
There's plenty of
You know
things
what
you
I'm
can do
saying?
nowadays, but you can why nowadays
Plenty of
is
hustle. It's a
different, dog.
million ways to make $1 million, bro.
Yeah, bro, different ways, different ways.
You know what I'm saying? This podcast can make millions. You never know.
I don't know that. I think we don't get shot before, so we get picked up by the feds.
Yeah, bro.
Talking a little bit of what we talked about, but you know, like I say, nothing to us. You know, I love this country.
You gonna get picked up for tax evasion, bro.
No, I already paid my taxes. They
That's
took
what
it.
you get it picked up
They took my
for.
refund. They got my tax
That's when
money.
you get it. That's why you cut out your comb over, bro. So you can look a little different, dog. You look too much with the comb over. You look like a straight a shyster, like
I said, what?
a shyster,
What's that?
like someone who sell you a bridge that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like a realtor that'll sell you a house that doesn't exist. Like a fraudster, you know what I'm saying? Nigga who avoid taxes, nigga who
No,
just
pero
be getting
¿sabes qué?
over.
Come over got me a lot of bread. I used to make a lot of
Yeah,
bread with that.
I bet.
No, pero
That's
¿sabes
part of
qué,
it.
bro? Es que
That's part of
se me
the
estaba cayendo,
finesse.
bro. I gotta be like this. Maybe I go bald next. I don't know, bro. Who knows, bro? Ahí
Maybe
vamos.
shave your head bald right now.
Fuck it, nigga. Let's go. Nah.
But yeah, bro. Nah, Mo, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Dale, yes, sir. No, thank you for having me, dog.
Nice.
Thank you for having me.
It was nice having you
always
on the
legit.
show, bro.
Good times, good times. Hey, so when's your next event, dog? When's your next event before we get up this podcast? When's your next event?
I don't know yet.
Hey, cause let me tell you, that last one, that shit was lit, bro. That shit was lit.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep
a
on.
A lot of cats were like, yeah, about time somebody put Tempo on the map. We never had a barber battle. So see?
Yeah.
Because a few barber battles that been out here been thrown by outsiders. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I tell you what, I think it's a good business, bro. I think it's a real good business to sell tickets. Cause think about it. This is the way I'm thinking about it. As a barber, you could only you're doing like 1 or 2 people an hour. So that's all you could do is 1 or 2 people an hour. But with an event, you selling tickets at the door, you could get rushed with tickets and you could sell hundreds of tickets just like that. You see what I'm saying? So like time ratio.
Yeah,
that's why that's why I'm trying to get like I'm getting like a little business. I'm getting business going to where it can outpace what I'm doing haircut wise. Like I can make money faster than what you can make. Don't get it twisted. Barbering is great money, but I'm staying within my industry too. You feel me? It's a barber event, so I'm still staying within my industry. I love the industry. Plenty of opportunity. Like I said, you could do a barbershop, you could do a barber school, you could do barber events, and that's what I'm doing right now. Barber events. I just did my first one. So the next one I do probably would be. I'm thinking I want to do something big, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do something big. So I might do it like maybe like September and build something big because you know they have barber expos, not just barber battles. You feel me? That's when you have like a huge convention. Like for example, a few of the huge barber expos I've been looking at. The CT Barber Expo. You seen that expo? A huge one up there in Connecticut. They have one here in Jacksonville coming up.
Miami.
They got them in Orlando, Miami. They got them all over, bro. So those make a lot of money. So that's what I want to get into right now. You know, you sell tickets at the door, general admission. You can sell barber battle tickets. You can sell vendor booths. You can sell your own food if you want to sell your own food. You could get sponsorships. You feel me? It's a lot of different ways you can make money with an event, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then you market it real good, and then you just get rushed at the door. You get a big space, bro, that can hold 1,500 people, 2,000 people, 2,500 people. You sell all them tickets, bro. You feel me? That's 2,500 times 35 or 40, whatever you charge at the door. And then the vendor booths, depending how big a space is and how well known your event is, you can charge 500. But the CT bar they charge them like 1,500 for a vendor booth. You know, I'll probably start off charging like 500 for a vendor booth because I'm gonna have a good amount of people there. Sell my own food, do raffles, bro. It be lit. I like it. Like when you're in there, I like the environment. You feel me? The vibe. You feel me? Like you meeting all these people and everybody coming together. So I think you're doing a good thing. It's a good networking opportunity too. So
no, I feel you definitely.
You're doing something good for the industry, bro. You feel me? And I feel like the barber game right now, that's what is lacking. Big trade shows, like not the barber game period, but just like our area, like Tampa, Hillsborough County area. You feel me? Florida, they got a few, but I feel like there's a lot of room to make them grow. You feel me?
To grow. Yeah.
A lot of room to grow. And that's
like
what I want to.
This industry is endless, bro. There's always gonna be room for growth.
We gotta push it forward. We gotta push it forward. So I'm thinking too, like not just doing them in Tampa, but traveling with them, traveling throughout Florida, maybe even state to state, bro.
Georgia,
state to state.
You feel me?
I got you, tour,
bro. I see you.
Do a tour. You feel me? But if you're gonna do like that, you gotta have a whole team that's traveling with you. So you gotta build a team that's willing to travel with you. So you know, step by step, baby steps. But the first one went good.
The
Next
first one
one,
was lit. The first one was lit. I was impressed. I liked it. I told you I was gonna go to the barber better, dog.
next one will be hopefully this year. You know, God willing. Hopefully that bag come in. You know what I'm saying? You could, bro. The shoulders you can make some money. But dale more.
Gracias,
Gracias, papi.
hey, thank you for having me.
No
Smile.
problem, baby.
Ooh.